In the restless heart of Lagos, I stitched my dreams in silence. No one saw them, no one heard them. But the night my husband discovered my secret, he chose pride over love and sent me away. What he didn't understand was this: the needle in my hand carried a power sharper than his anger. Tell me, what happens when the one who doubted you becomes the one begging for a second chance? Lagos never sleeps, not even at dawn, when darkness and daylight fight in the sky. Engines roared, conductors shouted, traders called, generators growled like spirits that refused to rest. Inside all that noise, I lived with my husband, Kofi, in a tiny 2-room apartment with peeling cream walls. To him, Lagos was not a place for dreams. It was a battlefield. You survived or you drowned. Before marriage, I learned sewing from my aunt. Long afternoons tracing patterns, touching fabrics, watching plain cloth turn into beauty beneath my hands. Sewing gave me peace. It made me feel alive. I didn't dream of riches, just a small shop, one sewing machine, a mirror, and people who trusted my hands. The first time I told Kofi, he laughed. Lagos will humble you. You think sewing will save us? I tried again, but his heart was closed. He believed a woman with ambition had forgotten her place. So I stopped talking, but my dream did not stop breathing. I began sewing in secret. At night, while he slept, I walked. The soft hum of the machine blended into the city noise. I stitched clothes. I sold them quietly. The money was small, but my hope was growing louder. Then came the day everything shattered. He came home early, and then he heard it, the machine. "So this is your secret," he shouted. I only wanted to help us, but anger had closed his ears. He saw betrayal where there was sacrifice. If you love this machine more than your home, live with it. And just like that, I was no longer a wife. That night, I slept on the floor. But even on that cold floor, my dream was still alive. They can push me out, but they cannot take the gift God placed inside me. So I kept sewing. Lagos has no mercy for the broken. I moved from one borrowed corner to another, under staircases, behind kiosks, anywhere I was allowed a little space, I sewed. Sometimes money, sometimes food. I never complained. My sewing became my prayer. Slowly, my name began to travel. Go to Hannah, her hands carry blessing. Customers came, then returned, then brought others. And I saved every naira like it was gold. One afternoon, tired and hungry, I stood before a lottery seller. My last note trembled in my hand. Something whispered, "Try." So I did. Then the world changed. When they said I had won, I fell to my knees. I didn't just cry for the money. I cried because heaven had finally answered my tears. I opened my shop, Hannah's Stitches. My designs went to weddings, to parties, to fashion shows. I was no longer surviving. I was soaring. Then one day, he came back. "I was wrong," he said. "Let me return." I took a slow breath. "No," I told him gently. "You didn't believe in me when belief mattered. I survived without you. I built this without you." I looked at him with peace, not anger. "I forgive you, but forgiveness is not the same as return. I choose peace. I choose the woman I fought to become." And I walked back into my shop, into my future. He stayed outside, alone. When a woman stitches her destiny with pain, patience, perseverance, even love may knock. And sometimes, the door will stay closed.